This is very important because we're running 100% online courses. Now, it sometimes happens that if a course is 100% online, people's expectations can be a little bit strange. When I started teaching online about 10 years ago on an online MA program, I remember that the participants who were teachers, a couple of them, they were saying things like, you know, I want to have access to my tutor 24 hours a day. Well, I was the tutor. The student was in Latin America and I was in Spain, and I think, like, hang on a second, it's just not feasible that I'm online 24 hours a day. So sometimes if people don't have experience of online learning, they may have these very unrealistic expectations. Another one was, this was an online MA program, remember? Okay, so we're talking academic content. And one of the students on the course wanted to improve her pronunciation. So there was a total mismatch there between the expectation and the reality of the course. I mean, in an online MA program, you don't usually work on your pronunciation, so it's not on that one. Mm-hmm. So it's really important that those expectations are, you know, the students say what their expectations are, and if you spot expectations that don't fit in with the kind of course you're offering, then you're able to feel that early on. Lindsay was talking earlier about dropout, and one of the things that causes dropout, apart from the fact that the liveware is not up to scratch and the tutor's not doing a good job, the other one is the research has shown that if there's a mismatch between expectations and the course reality, that is going to cause dropout. I mean, apart from external factors like, you know, moving house or bereavement or something, but it's things that are connected with the course. It's this mismatch between expectations. Mm-hmm. So I would say, to kind of summarize, yes, needs analysis in terms of the linguistic needs of your students, of course, if you're teaching online, but also their kind of expectations, and you can do that via an online questionnaire.
Okay, I have just a couple more quick questions because I know we're over time already. But are there any specific? You mentioned the academic English. Are there any specific online sites for EAP teachers?
Do you mean for teaching EAP online?
Yes, I think so.
I don't know of any. I don't know of any sites that are specifically for online teachers of English is for academic purposes. In fact, I don't know that many sites that are specifically for online teachers of language, period. Mm-hmm. There's Nicky's blog, but and there are bits and pieces that you can find, but a dedicated site to sort of online training for language teachers, mm-hmm. haven't seen one.
I mean, the only thing I would add is I know that in the Garnet site, which is garneteducation.com, they have quite a substantial cache of links and connections to different resource sites. So I would recommend you could check out Garnet Education and type in teacher resources, or go to the teacher resources for English for academic study. There's an awful lot of resources available there, and I think you can register for that for free. So you could check that out. And someone can't get enough of that drawing tool. Okay. And it's the, okay, all right, I think we're going to stop there. So at this point I would like to just highlight again what a fantastic resource this is. I think that Lindsay and Nicky, you did a fantastic job of kind of outlining you know, basic ideas of teaching online, and I would say that you know, having gone through your book pretty in depth myself, there's an awful lot more information, tips and strategies and activity ideas, and I think it's a fantastic resource. If anybody wants to order in Canada and the US, you can order on our website. I have it up there, www.englishcentral.net. You would click on the top tab called Shop, and you can type in Teaching Online and the details will come up. If you'd like more information about the book, type info@englishcentral.net into an email and we'll get back to you right away. Now, I do appreciate that there's an awful lot of people joined us from outside Canada and the US. So in that case, you need to go directly to the publisher's website. Again, that's up there. And you can find out what your local distributor is, and you can order the book through them. So at this point, thank you so much, Nicky and Lindsay. I think you guys did a fantastic job preparing and presenting this webinar. I think it was very useful. Now again, we have recorded this, so people will be able to watch it again. You can look for the link in our upcoming electronic newsletter and on our YouTube channel. And I would also like to thank everybody who joined us. Thanks very much for participating. We really hope you found it interesting and useful, and we hope to see you at future events.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Thank you.
Excellent. And Nicky and Lindsay, you can't see, but there's lots of thank you very, very much. It was very interesting. Bye. Thank you. So there's a lot of appreciation and clapping coming your way, although I know you can't see it. Okay. So lots of thanks. I think everybody's very appreciative of the hard work and the fact that it's quite late at night for you guys. So thanks again. All right. So good night, everybody. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you at future English Central events. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.